Hi everyone, I hope you're all staying safe. Ice coffee in your area. So today we are going to be demolding as promised in this part two. We'll be demolding our pet tags, and after demolding we'll be preparing for doming it. As you all know, when you're working with resin you also need a protective surface, especially when you're doming. So for me, I'll just be turning the back of the mold, and I'll be using it as the same protective surface because it's so convenient for me to use. So you when you mix your resin, the resin for doming, after mixing, especially when you're using epoxy resin, you keep it and you allow it to sit for a while so that it gets a bit thick. When it later you pick it up, you will notice that it's not as watery as it used to be, and that's the right consistency for you when you want to dome. If you are using something like UV resin, it's easier to use. UV resin naturally is thicker than epoxy resin, and you all know that for UV resin, when you apply, all you need to do is put on your UV lamp and it's going to cure it. But when you're using epoxy resin, you must ensure that you mix and then you keep it to sit for a while, even if it's like sometimes I leave it for like 20 minutes so that it gets a bit thick. And when I apply it on the surface, it doesn't um run down or run to the side of the surface and mess up my work. But to be on the safe side, for those of you that are not experts yet, you can actually use top bond. You know top bond, that carpenter glue. You can actually use it to gently rub the sides of your work or any area that you don't want resin to touch, so that after it cures, all you need to do is peel off the glue and you won't have a messy surface. Also remember to protect your skin because some of you are allergic to resin. Okay, but for this one now, I'm going to be using my pen, my metallic pen, the silver one, to highlight the pore because it's a pore, and if you don't do that it won't show. You can as well leave it like that, but for me I still want to dome it. You can leave it like this and we have all those deep impressions and it's always beautiful, but for me I want to dome it because I really need it to shine. I'm one of those people that don't like seeing resin work that has flat surface. I believe that doming resin actually gives it a more sophisticated look, and it actually makes your resin shine more. You will not be selling the same resin that has flat surface with one that you dome. As it, look at this, look at how beautiful they look. So I'll leave this to sit for a while, and after 8 hours to 12 hours, depending on how your resin dries out, then you can pick it up and you will have your finished work. For me, I left it for 8 hours and this is what I have. Very beautiful work. And as a family, we decided that this bone shaped one is the most suitable for red meat because red meat is actually dark. So when we put all of them around it, we found out that the silvery lighter bone shape is the most suitable one for it. So we just put it around this chain and that's all. Just look at how adorable it looks. I'm sure Redmi loves it too. Thank you.